last week on The Travel Counsellor.
Yeah, I'm scared to go home. I don't want to fight with my dad anymore. It's just getting worse and worse, and I'm scared I'm gonna kill myself.
Your dad. But now that I'm exploring more and getting to know your family, it seems more about your parents are out of work now, and the family's functioning differently.
And you said she was out with friends. That's fantastic.
Yeah, she hadn't seen them for ages.
Oh, that's so good.
That's another thing. We just fell in that rut, and it's amazing how this goes down the wrong track.
Yeah. No, I'm really, really happy to hear that.
Hello.
Yes, wait.
Do you think that we should take the girls along with us to the hospital today? Jacob's been talking about wanting to see them.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, they've been talking about it. I know that they're really eager to see him, and it'll be good for him to have his sisters around again. Alright,
Yeah.
let's do that. I wouldn't actually mind doing like a big food shop so that I can kind of prepare the food for the whole week. We'll save money, and it'll just be easy to do it that way, especially with Jacob being in the hospital at the minute. Should probably maybe stop at the shops and getting some flowers, and the girls can pick out something for him. I think that might be a little bit of a nice gesture.
So beautiful. Candice, can you come over here?
Do you want another cuppa?
Yes, please.
Oh, Jacob wanted us to bring down that.
Candice, can you jump over here for a sec, please?
What is it?
It's been great having my candy back.
Oh, you haven't called me Candy in so long.
It's just been awesome.
Oh, whoops.
I'll grab it.
Alright.
You sit here. Oh! Adele, how you going?
Hi, Luke. How are you?
Hey, come in.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late.
You're right on time.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hi, Candice.
Hi, Adele.
It's so good to finally meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Did you want a cup of tea or anything?
Oh no, I'm fine, thank you. I just had one.
No worries.
So it's really great to finally see you together. I just all the time I've come, I've just mainly spoken to Luke, so it is great to see you. So how have you both been?
Yeah, a lot better.
Yeah, a lot
It's been
better.
great.
He called me Candy before.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hasn't
did he?
done that
Candy
in a
girl.
while.
Is that your nickname?
It's my
Oh, that's
nickname. He
cute.
used to call me it all the time, but
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm going to ask the basic question first. Are the kids at school today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, that's fantastic.
since I've been getting up early, they've been going to school.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
great.
It's great.
'Cause that's what I was saying a few weeks ago when I came. I was talking to Luke, and I was feeling a little bit worried because I was quite, I guess, straightforward about my concerns. If everybody's in bed, then the kids are going to find it hard to get up.
Yeah.
And I think you weren't very happy with me that day, were you?
Oh, well, I wasn't in the right frame of mind, so yeah, but I'm so thankful. We're so thankful for all your help, so
That's good.
it's been great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get us back on track.
No, look, when you did come last time, and Luke had told me what you'd said, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty upset about it. I was furious actually. But I think that it was what I needed to. You don't realise that that's happening when it's happening, and I can't actually believe that I actually went through that. It was what I needed to really snap me back into reality.
Yeah. To get us back on track.
I actually did that. You don't realise it's happening when it's happening. But it was what I needed. It was what I needed. I was really angry at first, but it made me take a really good, hard look at myself.
But where was your shift? So what actually happened? Because I know you were in bed. My main concern for you was okay, is Candice depressed? That was my main concern, because if I was coming at 1 o'clock in the day and you were still in bed, I'm like, okay, that's usually a warning sign that you could be getting depression. So what was your turning point? Because it seems to me like it was quite sudden.
It's really hard to pinpoint. I mean,
I think it's just the realisation, because it's been so slow working up to where we unfortunately got to, and it's so much has gone on, and we've just hit a point, and just that's it. You know, I think it just happens with everything. Anyone hits a point, and you go bang. You just wake up one morning, and
I mean, we had all of our ideas, our dreams, and where we were working towards and everything, and you know, just when we saw that the direction wasn't quite going there, I think it changed something in me, and it was just hard to cope with. I mean, I wanted to be there for Luke, I wanted to be there for the kids, but something in me had changed. You know, I wasn't myself. And a lot of it is to do with, you know, the job that I had, the business went bust. You know, I felt like I couldn't be a good wife.
That was the start.
That was the start. And like I said, I can't pinpoint when it happened, but I lost all energy. I just lost all motivation. I existed, but I was in a constant dream state.
Because before when you were both working in the same place, is that right?
Yeah.
Just remind me what that situation was.
The company just went bust. So we'll have a family before that. And it was all great. As it's coming back now, it's just perfect. So
Candice, what was your goal? Because you said you had your goal in life. What was it?
I love retail. I love fashion. And so before I worked at the factory, I studied and got my diploma in retail management.
Oh wow!
Aced it.
That's fantastic. That's
Thanks.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we still needed to live and support our family. So when this factory job came up, I thought, well, you know, take it for a year. You know, get some money behind us, and then go back into.
And we did. We were going really well.
We were going really well. Yeah. We were getting some money behind us, and you know, it just went really well. And and then all of a sudden it just went into lots of different paths, and just affected us. And
I thought we were going to do jobs straight up, but I don't know. You fall in a rut, and you just don't realise how bad it is until it gets really bad, and then Jacob, you know, and that sort of that really affected you and the girls. So.
One of the things I always tell clients is things always get worse before they get better. And when you look at, you know, in every bad situation, there's a small good. The good thing about the kids playing up and not wanting to go to school is it was kind of a bit of a wake-up call, wasn't it?
Yeah, most certainly was.
Yeah, because if you know, if they had have kept going to school, then who knows, he might have, you know, stayed in that same place all the time because there's no problems to work on. Or
I think ultimately, I mean, I don't mind, you know, taking it all on me and that, but I think ultimately
not at all. It's a team. No. This is a team job. So.
Absolutely, nobody is judging.
Look, well, thank you. As soon as we realised that we needed to make a change, that's when things got better.
Yeah, and that's all from you coming in. It's you're
really,
a magician.
No, it's not. It's not actually that. What it is I was an outsider looking in.
Yeah.
I'm not involved in the cycle, and I can see it clearly. Like, if you came into my home, you might see clearly what I'm doing wrong. You know, you might see something in my home that's not working clearly well, but I can't see that.
Yeah.
So that's all it was, is just I could see that if you guys are in bed until 1, the kids, there's no way kids are going to get up, especially in their teenager when, you know, hormones are playing up.
Yeah.
They're going to want to stay home. Let's face it, most kids don't like school, or a lot of kids don't like school. So they would love to stay home. And if no one was up encouraging them to get to school, then what are they going to do?
And it was a vicious cycle.
Just affected us. And
yeah, thought we were going to do jobs straight up, but I don't know, you fall in a rut, and you just don't realise how bad it is until it gets really bad, and then Jacob, and that sort of, that really affected you and the girls. So.
One of the things I always tell clients is things always get worse before they get better. And when you look at, in every bad situation, there's a small good. The good thing about the kids playing up and not wanting to go to school is it was kind of a bit of a wake-up call, wasn't it?
Yeah, most certainly was.
Yeah, because if they had have kept going to school, then who knows, he might have stayed in that same place all the time. There's no problems to work on. Or
I think ultimately, I mean, I don't mind, taking it all in me in that, but I think ultimately
not at all. It's a team. No. This is a team job. So.
Absolutely, nobody is judging.
Well, thank you. As soon as we realised that we needed to make a change, that's when things got better.
Yeah, and that's all from you coming in. It's you're
really,
a magician.
Nah, it's not. It's not actually that. What it is I was an outsider looking in.
Yeah.
I'm not involved in the cycle, and I can see it clearly. Like, if you came into my home, you might see clearly what I'm doing wrong. You might see something in my home that's not working clearly well, but I can't see that.
Yeah.
So that's all it was, is just I could see that if you guys are in bed until 1, the kids, there's no way kids are going to get up, especially in their teenagers when hormones are playing up. Yeah. They're going to want to stay home. Let's face it, most kids don't like school, or a lot of kids don't like school. So they would love to stay home. Yeah. And if no one was up encouraging them to get to school, then what are they going to do?
And it was a vicious cycle.
So are you going to be going back to retail? What do you think? Did you talk to my friend that was in that job agency?
It was scary, but the industry that I love and that I want to go back into has changed so much since I got my degree in it, and I was really quite scared, but she really showed me my strengths and steered me into the right direction of where to go, how to apply and things like that. And I'm not nowhere near as worried. Like, I'm ready to get things out there and get the ball rolling and that, but I have to admit, before I walked into that room, I thought, I'm going to have to do something all over again. It's going to cost money. Like, the industry's changed.
But you did ace it beforehand as well, so I knew you had it in there. So,
and it's not as if you've been out of the workforce for a very long time. No. So you're going to get experience no matter where you work.
Yeah,
there's going to be something you gain from every workplace.
That's it. I mean, I'm happy going anywhere if it's in that area.
Yeah, that's where you want to be.
That's where I want to be. That's where I'm happy, and that's the industry that I'm interested in. So,
did they talk to you about any top up courses? How you can do refresher courses?
Yeah,
is there something like that?
Yeah, she did. She said where the certificate that I've got now qualifies me to go anywhere. So that's the good news. But she said it's like anything where you've got that qualification, but you can never stop learning. So there's certain little areas that you can go into just to advance on what you already know. Great. So I've got the qualification there. That's the good news. So I can go anywhere, and then it's just if I want to add a little bit more.
And then you'll be up to date, wouldn't you? That will make you up to date with any changes.
Which is what I wasn't sure about. That's why I was scared. I thought I was going to have to start at the bottom again.
And do you know what? Do you realise that there's a parallel between you and Jacob? So Jacob stopped going to school, and then he did it more and more, didn't he? Because when kids refuse to go to school, if they decide to go back, it can actually be extremely scary for them, because they know that whilst they've been away, kids keep learning, so they realise how behind they are.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same in your situation. You kind of were out of the industry kept moving, and you're still back here. Wow. So it's like Jacob said, a lot of kids want to go back, but they're a little afraid to go back.
So is that how we? So how do we go about with Jacob? Do we have to make him realise that, or
No, well, I actually had a really good talk to him in the hospital. Tell me about the type of thought processes you've had recently. Like, what have you been thinking about while you've been here? What are the type of things you've been working on?
Well, I'm trying to think more ways to deal with my anger, more ways to deal with. Just strategies to deal with things at home.
All right, so that's one of the things I wanted to do with you today. So tell me, in the past, when you had the knife incident and like you've had really bad fights with Dad, tell me some of the things that have worked in the past in keeping things calm. So what are the good things that you've done in the past that have worked?
Oh, just trying to find other things to do, focus on other things.
Which are what? What type of things do you like doing that keep you calm?
Oh, well, reading, playing games, like doing jigsaw puzzles, just listening to music.
Yep.
Just relaxing things.
Yep, that's good. They all sound like really good things to do. And tell me things that haven't worked in the past.
Well, as you know, pulling a knife,
Yeah.
getting angry,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah. All right, so yelling.
Screaming.
Yeah, all right. What you said that one of your real big triggers to getting really angry with your dad and your mum is when they take away your phone or your iPad.
Yeah.
Why do they take it away from you? Do you remember?
Because they think that that's the problem. They think that the phone and the iPad, they feel like they think that that's what's causing all of this anger, all this aggression, but it's not.
Right. Okay. What happens? Take a step before that. Are you playing games on your iPad? What do you do on it?
Playing games, listening to music.
Yep. So think about the times that you do that. Is it late at night? Is it during dinner time or when dinner's about to be served?
During dinner time, late at night.
Okay, all right. Now, I want you to concentrate on, I want you to pretend that you are your dad. And your dad is you. So I want you to swap feet, all right? If you were the dad and your son was playing games when it was dinner time, and they've already said, okay, it's Jacob, it's time to get off the computer or your iPad because we're about to eat now, and then he didn't do it, what would you as a dad do?
Well, I guess I'd get upset. I would get a little bit angry.
Yeah. What might you say to get Jacob off?
Well, I'd say I'd take it away. I'll take it away for a week or something like that.
Okay, so you would do exactly what your parents are doing to you.
I guess so.
Right. Why would you do that? Tell me why. If you were the dad and you did that, why? What's your purpose to taking it away or being firm with them?
Well, just to show them that I'm the one in control. I make the rules, kind of thing.
Yeah. And why are rules there? Like, why? Why do you need to be in control as a parent?
I don't even know.
I know it's a little bit hard to think about you as an adult, but if you really, it's that same with teachers. Why do teachers have rules?
Just to keep everything flowing smoothly, make sure everything runs with no bumps, you know what I mean?
It's to keep also people safe, happy. And you think about dinner time. Dinner time is a time where people usually sit and eat together.
Yeah, of course.
And when you sit and eat together, you're likely to have conversations, aren't you?
Yeah.
But suddenly, if one of the family members aren't there, what do you think your parents feel about that, if one of their kids aren't there?
I just feel like the kids don't care, they don't think that they care about the family time.
Yeah. And remember what you said? One of the things that you felt really upset about is that you miss time with your dad. You really, really love that quality time with your family, and then that stopped and you felt like your parents didn't care about you anymore.
Yeah.
That's what, I remember you told me that last time.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what your parents could feel when you're not coming to the table to eat? Do you think they might miss you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So having that in mind, do you think that might help you to actually get off your iPad at dinner time yourself instead of waiting for them to tell you? Maybe you could think about that by yourself?
I'll try.
Yeah, and look, I love my technology as well. I love it. So I know it can be very addictive, but one of the things I always make sure I do is I still make sure I have time with my children, my husband. I still go to work. I can't not go to work because I want to be on my technology. All right? So it's very important to have a balance.
Yeah.
Okay? I know that a lot of games now require you to play and you can't just leave the game anytime, can you? You have to finish it through, otherwise you get banned from it and people from overseas get upset because you've just left the game. I do understand that.
Yeah.
So come up with a plan. Don't start the game just before dinner time.
Yeah.
Okay? How long does it normally take you to play a game?
5-10 minutes.
Is it only a 5-10 minute thing?
Yeah.
Some games can go for 45 minutes, can't they?
Some of them.
So if you're playing a game, regulate in your mind how long does this game normally take. If it's say 45 minutes, think, all right, when is dinner served?
Yeah.
And then make sure that you don't start a game when you know you have to finish it at that time.
Yeah.
So it's about being smart with it.
Yeah.
All right? And that's how you can prevent basic fights in your family. You can actually play a really big part. So Jacob started getting very excited about when I said I was going to work on the family and do routine. So it's not just about him, because he thought he was the problem. And the more he felt everybody thought it was his fault, the more down he felt, which is kind of the same language you used not long ago, just before, when you said you were, taking kind of the fall for the family. That's not true. It's actually everybody. Sometimes families go through a phase of where something changes and then the dynamics change.
It's a team game.
It is. If you're feeling down, the kids can sense that you're feeling down. They feel down, but they may not be able to regulate in their mind what exactly they're feeling and what's wrong.
Yeah.
So then they play up, like they don't want to go to school. Kids are really good at blaming themselves when things go wrong. So we had a big talk about this.
Good.
Yeah, so I said it's a team thing. It's just something that happened. It's a phase that can definitely, you can come out of it.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So he's actually ready to come home. He does want to come home.
Yeah, we miss him.
Yeah.
We do, very much.
He misses his siblings. He misses his sisters so much.
Yeah.
And I know they miss him as well.
Of course, yeah.
So is there any chance that you could actually visit him as a family?
We're planning on that.
Yeah, we were
There you go.
literally just doing that before you walked in the door.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah, so we're going to take the girls there tonight and maybe have dinner down there with him.
So if you talk,
for him.
Get a present, the girls going to
yeah,
get a
that's
present.
nice. So if you talk to him about your job interviews and how you're going to start a new job and how things are going back to normal, you've been waking up early and it's like how it used to be, I don't think you're going to have much trouble. He is not having suicidal thoughts anymore.
Good.
And he said he actually, he does love life. He loves his family, and that's why he just felt so down, and that was just an expression that he used. Yeah. So when's your job interview?
A week from tomorrow. Yeah, so
And
I've
that's
got
at a
whole
boutique,
week. Mm-hmm.
and you've got a job set up. You were telling me last time with a friend.
Yep.
Did that work out?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
It's all go. So.
When are you starting?
Well, it's actually unfortunately it's a night shift, but got to get into it somehow. So, but so that should be in Wednesday, isn't it?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
excellent. And just even though it's night shift, try to find time a quality time as a family.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
We've still got our weekends at least, so.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh, that's
Night shift will work.
Night shift will
we'll
work.
make it work.
We'll make it work. Yeah.
Look, I'll be able to take the kids to school sometimes as well, and it'll be good.
Exactly right. I'll be able to pick them up.
That's excellent. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
So I'll come in and check in on you when Jacob comes home. Have they given you an actual date? I know it's soon. Have they given you an actual date of his release?
I don't know. Have they told you?
I don't think there's a definite date yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
They are optimistic that it will be soon.
We'll probably find out tonight.
We might.
Yeah.
We might actually, because it doesn't. To me, it doesn't seem like he'll be very much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the right page, and we're on the right page, and
Good. I'm really, really happy that that's happening. So When he comes back, will you text me and then I'll come and see you as a whole family?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Yeah.
Well, it was so good to see you both, and good luck. And I'll see you hopefully next week.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adele. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The kids are home. Hello. Hi. Hello, my darlings.
So pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. How are you, sweetheart? You're good? How's school?
Good.
It's good?
I got in trouble though. I have the wrong jumper.
Well, you know that's not the uniform.
Yeah.
Oh, you silly. You silly. Well, we have some good news for you girls.
We're going to go see your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what we might do as well is we'll stop at the shops.
Yeah. Buy him a pressie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can both pick one out. How's that sound? One from each of you.
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. And then we'll have some dinner afterwards.
Yeah,
I
we'll have
think.
something nice. We'll pick whatever you want each at the shops, eh?
Yeah.
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 Cool.